Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome to my channel. So this is a video I have been wanting to do for so long. If you're like me and you've been watching Jaclyn Hill's videos for a really long time, you probably have a similar problem that I do, and that is that your wallet has been personally victimized by Jaclyn Hill because you have bought all the products that she has said to buy over the years. So today I decided to do an entire makeup look using all products that Jaclyn Hill made me buy. So if you want to see me put together this look, just keep watching. So the first item that I have that Jaclyn Hill made me buy is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Primer. And this is a doozy because this shit is so expensive, but it does feel really great. This is the Smoothing Primer. I actually think I'm a little low on this. Let's see. For foundation, I have the EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. I was really into this for a while, and then around the same time, like a bunch of other foundations came out that I really got hooked on, so I stopped using this one as much, but this was definitely one that Jaclyn liked, I think like 2 years ago. I've been wanting to make this video for a couple of months since I reorganized all my makeup, and I was like looking at everything, and it was sort of like a trip down memory lane because for me, like just about like everything I have like a memory of like when I bought it, where I was, what was going on for the most part. So I like looking at all my makeup. It's kind of nostalgic. And I was like, shit. Most of this stuff is stuff that I saw Jaclyn wearing or using, and I was like, okay, take my money. I literally look like a hot mess right now. I do not even have a bra on. Who am I? I got back into town last night from DC where I was visiting with my siblings. And even though I was gone like barely 48 hours, we crammed a lot of stuff into that 48 hours, mostly drinking. I was more hungover yesterday than I've been in a very long time. Honestly, putting this on made me forget how much I do actually really love this foundation. It's such a natural finish. It's not too full coverage. It's not cakey. It just looks really natural, and it is so much the same color as my skin that it's incredible. Maybe I should pull that out and start using it again. For concealer, this is a major oldie but goodie, and I think that this was probably one of the first things that I bought at MAC. I had never really been into MAC stuff before I started watching Jaclyn's videos, but as you continue through this video, you will see that that drastically changed. So this is something that Jaclyn was way into back in the day, and that is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I have the shade NW20. I have not used this in so long. It looks like it might be a little crusty. This is so funny. I have not used this in forever. So as I was saying before, I was in DC to visit with my siblings and go to the Dashboard Confessional concert. I was such a huge fan of Dashboard Confessional when I was in high school. I'm like a massive Dashboard Confessional fan. I've seen them in concert like several times. And so we had this whole like kind of like old school, high school nostalgic experience, and the All-American Rejects opened for them, and it was a really awesome concert. And my voice is still a little hoarse from screaming at the top of my lungs. Oh my god, and then for contour, this was another big investment in my life. I have the Soleil Tanned Chanel Cream Bronzer. God, I remember I went to Macy's to buy this and it was such a big deal because it's $50, which is crazy, but I have had this for a long time and it does hold up. So it is technically a good investment, or at least that's how I justify it with myself. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and do it this way. I generally use this when I want to look just kind of tan, but not super contoured. That is when I use this. To set my face, I have the RCMA No Color Powder. I feel like Jaclyn got everybody hooked on this. Like a year and a half ago, this became like a craze, and I obviously bought into it. I went back and forth between using this one or the Laura Mercier, but I feel like a lot of people talk about the Laura Mercier, and this one Jaclyn definitely like put on the map. My eyebrows, Jaclyn did make me buy this and now I have fallen in love with it as well. This is the Anastasia Brow Definer. I had the Brow Wiz before, as did Jaclyn, and then when this came out, she touted that this was even better than the Brow Wiz. This was amazing. She'd never use anything else for her brows ever again. And I saw so many mixed reviews on Sephora and I was like, oh my god, should I get this? Should I not get this? And thankfully I did get it. And I decided to just go for it, and I have become obsessed with it as well. I love it. For eyeshadow, you know I'm gonna use my Jaclyn Hill palette. I mean, come on. And I feel like since this is a Jaclyn Hill inspired video, I'm going to do a kind of a Jaclyn eyeshadow, brown, bronzy, maybe some red look. I'm currently taking the shade MFEO, laying that down as my transition color. Oh, oh. Next, I'm gonna pick up the shade Roxanne. Then I'm gonna go into the shade Chip with a little bit of a smaller brush and concentrate that on the outer edges of my eye. And then just blend that into my crease. Okay, then I'm gonna spray my MAC 242 with some Fix Plus and let it hit me in the face. And then I'm going to pick up the shade Hustle and put that in the center of my lid. Okay, and then I'm just taking a little more chip to blend out any edges. And then I'm just gonna take a clean brush and kind of blend that out just a little bit. For eyeliner, if you are a Jaclyn loyalist like me, you should know what's coming up next. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in Blackest Black. I have gone through several of these. It all started with Jaclyn. She used this religiously forever. Pretty sure she did an entire video using it, talking about it. For lashes, I have the Red Cherry lashes. I feel like I keep saying back in the day, but seriously, back in the day, I'm pretty sure Jaclyn was all about these. I'm pretty sure that's why I bought them. I'm pretty sure she also like bought them by the cartload. And so I bought like 3 pairs. They're ridiculously cheap and I actually don't really like them. I never really ended up using them. I discovered other eyelashes that were like easier to apply and that looked better. and I just never really ended up using them. So this is like actually a fresh pair that I bought I think like 3 years ago, and these are never been used. These lashes actually went on super easy, and I think they actually look good, so maybe I was wrong. I don't know. For mascara, I'm keeping this thing very legit. For mascara, I have the Rimmel Lash Accelerator. Me and everyone in my family bought this because of Jaclyn. I have not used this in a hot minute. Next, I'm gonna go in with eyeshadow on my lower lashes. First, I'm gonna go into Chip with a flat definer brush and pack that into my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna smoke that out with a little bit of Roxanne. And just to tone that down a little bit and blend it out a little more, I'm gonna go back into the first shade I used, MFEO, and blend it out there as well. For my lower waterline, I have, yes, another MAC product. This is the Studio Chromagraphic Pencil Crayon Multi-Usages in NW25. I feel like this is a classic Jaclyn product for lining her waterline. And I bought this, but I don't use it that much because it looks good when your lower lash line is really smoked out, but I don't do that often, and I just automatically resort to black eyeliner. It's just my thing. But today we'll do this. It's supposed to make your eyes look more open. I think it makes me look like an alien, but it's okay. Actually, from here on out, I think we're all MAC products, just about. You've been warned. For lower mascara, I have the Extended Play Gigablack mascara. I love the tiny little wand on it. Just get right in there. For bronzer, I have the MAC Sculpt and Shape Powder in Shadester. For a while, all they had it in was this little duo. So I also have the Light Sweep powder in there as well. But I really only use the Shadester. Now they have the pans of where you can just get the Shadester, but I still have this one. So this is what I got. For blush, I have another OG Jaclyn product, and that is the MAC Peaches Blush. Mine came upon a tragic accident where I tried to pry it out of the compact and I dug a divot in it, but it's still good. Still works, all good. This, I think, was another one of the original products that I bought from MAC because of Jaclyn. I've had this for a while, and I really do love it. It's perfect for me. I use it all the time. It's in a lot of my videos. For highlighter, I have another Jaclyn creation, and that of course is Champagne Pop. Come on, how could you do a Jaclyn Hill video and not use Champagne Pop? Come on, sacrilege. This is another product that I really do love and I use all the time. Not because it's Jaclyn, but because it's just awesome. For my lips, I have the MAC Subculture Lip Pencil. I gotta be honest, this is one of the products that I really just don't like. I just don't feel like this has a lot of pigment, and I have other MAC lip pencils and I absolutely love them, and I feel like they're so creamy, and I don't know why this one is just like not very pigmented. I don't know if it's like me or what, but like I know it's supposed to be really nude, but it's like too nude. For lipstick, it came down to two options. The first is the Gerard Cosmetics 1995 that Jaclyn created. I, of course, bought this. I had her lip glosses too with Gerard, but I actually threw those away in my last purge because I never used them. It wasn't because of them, I just don't like lip gloss. And I never used them, and so I threw those away. But actually, I think I'm going to use MAC Blankety. If you're as obsessed with Jaclyn as I am, you know that she loves her nude lip, and this is one of her favorites from back in the day. and it is seriously nude. But I like the way it looks with these eyes. And the last product that Jaclyn Hill made me buy that I'm gonna use in this video is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I use this for so many years. I've gone through so many of these. It is such a good product. Okay, and here's the finished look using all products that Jaclyn Hill made me buy. Girl, you're responsible for me having no money in my bank account. Thank you so much. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.